Tonight, Target 8 investigates daycare employees going without pay after they tell us they've gone without paychecks for months. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. Several employees say they quit over those issues, and they say there are more than just money problems. Target 8 Chief Investigator Jamie Gray is here with the story.
This story came to us as a tip, first with one former employee, then several others. They raised a lot of questions about one daycare and what they say is a history of problems. KOMU8's Carla Valcourt has spent weeks talking to the workers and looking into their case.
Employees at Lots of Love say their boss has left many of them struggling to make ends meet. After trying to ask for the money, waiting months, and even walking out, they still don't have answers.
These kids don't know where we went. These parents don't know where we went.
That's what Shauna Kunze says after she and other employees did not show up to work one day.
If someone owes you almost $1,000, at some point you just realize, like, I'm probably not going to see this money, or at least no time soon.
Kunze began working at the daycare in March and left after 4 months. She recalls having her check split on multiple occasions.
When it was lunchtime and we went to get our checks, we were told it's not going to be all there. And there was no warning.
And I spoke to 4 other former employees who all say they got paid inconsistently. One former employee asked to remain anonymous for fear of retaliation. She says she left the daycare in February and ultimately waited more than a month for her last paycheck.
Instead of her just giving me my check, she made it a big issue, saying that she was going to call police on me and I was on trespassing list.
The former employees say the owner, Kimberly Jones, initially paid them using standard pay stubs like this one. The stub included typical information found on pay stubs, but later the daycare changed to slips like this one.
She had like a printed off from her computer, printed off pay stub that didn't even say, like, show my amount of hours, how much I made, didn't have like my last 4 of my social.
The bottom of the document reads calculations based on user provided data, leaving many questioning the validity of the information. On June 30th, Kunze and former employee Kay Otterberg visited the daycare on payday to ask for their late paychecks, and I went along.
Yeah, don't touch me again.
Yeah, they know. Go ahead and call the police.
Bye. Bye. Go with your cameras. Goodbye. Hi, this is Kay Otterberg.
But instead, Jones issued a trespass warning against those who entered the building.
She said that they mailed it out.
Almost 4 weeks later, employees say they still have not received anything in the mail.
I just want paid for the work that I did there.
A few years ago, a daycare called The Playground, located in the same building, dealt with a similar issue when employees said their boss was not paying them. That facility closed in 2014. Kunze and Otterberg have since filed claims at Boone County Small Claims Court to receive payment. I have tried repeatedly to talk to the daycare owner in person and on the phone. Most recently, she canceled an interview with me this afternoon. In the studio, Carla Valcourt, KOMU8 News.
This story continues tomorrow night on KOMU8 News at 10. Find out why employers are saying the money issue has led to poor and possibly unsafe conditions at the daycare, conditions they have reported to the state. Tomorrow night, we examine the complaints and the state's inspection documents.
The Senate failed to